Well,
Oh, look at that, buddy.
hello, welcome, gentlemen. Nice to have you here. Welcome to the Rooster Show. I'm Rooster Jones. Today we have the old breed, and appreciate you guys being here. If you guys can, left to right, let's go ahead and get your names.
I'm Sam. I play guitar and sing.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And you, buddy?
Jason, drums.
Jason drums. Nice to meet you, bud.
Travis bass.
Travis, nice to meet you.
And I'm Hooligan, play guitar.
Hey, nice to meet you, buddy. Appreciate you guys. So, how long you guys been around? How long has the old breed been around?
9 years.
9 years. Yeah.
I noticed you got a lot of stuff on Bandcamp, like 10 albums on there. It's pretty impressive. 10 at least 10 albums. Yeah, 10 albums, right? On Bandcamp.
No, there's
A few
two.
singles.
Yeah, there's some singles.
Oh, there's some singles. Okay. I was listening to some of the albums earlier, and they're just freaking amazing. The Working Class one, and I can't remember the name of the other one. I took a picture of it earlier. No Hope, No Hope for Glory. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's Mass EB. It's wonderful. So tell me, how did you guys get together?
Hooligan and I were hanging out with a mutual friend of ours New Year's Eve one year. And we decided it was time to get something going. And then we started writing and got a few songs going. And then we ended up finding Jason on Craigslist. He's more of a metal guy, but he came in and saved the day. Then Travis worked with a mutual friend of mine and his, and Mook, and he suggested Travis come down and try out, hang out, and join up.
Wonderful. That's great. And what year was that? About, you said about 9 years ago.
2015.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Into 2014, actually.
So, what was that? What was that, bud?
So the lineups never changed, luckily for us.
Yeah.
It's been the same four
Oh.
guys the whole time, which is
That's
rare.
awesome. That's awesome. So you guys are in front of Ohio?
Yeah, it's
And where you guys been the whole time?
yep.
Okay, wonderful. You guys got some wonderful energy in your music. Who comes up with the lyrics? Are all you guys together pretty much?
I think lyrics are mostly Sam.
Sam, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're excellent. Well done on vocals. Well done on drums, everything. You guys just really, you guys have got a wonderful sound. You guys are working together very well, and your music's actually pretty powerful. So, well done on that. I noticed that. Okay, you guys are part of the Oi scene. So you guys consider yourselves skinhead band?
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, obviously you're not boneheads, or you wouldn't be on the show.
Absolutely. No room for
We
this at all.
support the Oi scene, and have a true love for the original skinhead, and for unity, and being ourselves and loving who we are, and just supporting each other. And so that's what I believe it's about. What do you guys believe stand for?
Well, it's just about working class pride and getting out there and getting our message out. I mean, I don't know if we actually have, I don't know what our actual stance is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
You
not
can
that.
say
Yeah,
one.
I got you.
Ricky Barron working the line.
Yeah.
like okay. Yeah, you stand for the working class. And what does that mean to you, though? Being a part of the working class and standing up for the working class, because I mean, people could use the saying and just say it, and then people just, oh, okay, whatever, they don't quite understand it. Explain it to me, like I don't understand. What does it mean to you to be part of the working class?
Come on, you boy.
Right. No, it's
Yeah, Travis.
It's an acknowledgement of where you sit, like economically.
Yeah.
Like that it's like basically, working for a paycheck to keep going on. And it's about like communicating that people have a right to a living wage, have a right to like fucking healthcare and things like that. And it's
Yeah.
like the working class needs to fight for those things to keep what we've got. And then you
Definitely.
gotta call it the working class because it's going to like there's no break. You like if you're not working, you're dying basically.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
This country doesn't think that you have a right to anything, period. So you're only as good as what you can work for.
It's true.
That's
Well
the other
done.
thing is that we work for everything that we have. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody here's gotten any handouts over the years. So it's
That's
all
right.
you've got, we worked for.
That's good, man. Good job. That's a great answer, actually. Just so have you guys all kind of grew up in enough about the I just had to get that because I'm trying to support the oi scene.
Mhm.
And so just I kind of just ask that generally just to all the bands that come up here so that you kind of understand that the people that are listening understand where your stance is and where you come from, and so it's a positive thing here. So we're nothing but love for the OA scene, and also goth rock and industrial. We promote that here too. So a lot of the underground music scene. So anyway, so you guys all kind of grew up with musically inclined families, or did you guys have to learn how to do your own instruments, or what's up?
No, yeah, I think I'm the only person in my family that was ever interested in music, actually. So that was a whole like rebellious "fuck you, mom and dad" kind of thing. So
Yeah,
that's where I come from.
There's a lot of musicians in my family.
that's a lot of musicians in your family. You said,
Yeah.
well, wonderful, wonderful. That's good. I had actually nobody. I had to learn all my instruments. I actually started with bass, Travis, and now I still have one, the Ibanez. I love it. And then I went to guitar. My brother kind of tried to pick it up, but he was weak at it. So I took it, and then somebody smashed it, and then I went and bought electric. So
Oh, man.
I got to learn how to play drums a little bit too. Drums are fun, man. I like that. You let out some aggression with that. So
One thing I can't play drums. I don't have
yeah,
the rhythm.
It's not me.
fun. It's actually pretty cool. So what um what was I gonna say? Darn it, my mind went blank for a second. So do you guys have like a like say like you guys would have somebody join you on a tour, fill in? Who would you guys like to join you? It's kind of like a weird random question that I've never asked anybody, but I kind of thought it would be interesting to ask. Say like you have a guest appearance artist that joins you for a tour. Who would you like to join you?
That is a question.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Like Steve Whale, or anybody, just any of them. Whoever has an answer first can go ahead.
Yeah, I can't. I don't
Can't
even know
think
if I can narrow that down.
Yeah, I don't know if I could.
Can't think of none
Got us.
Like,
of
I mean, I'm a bit of a hoe. I'll play with anybody.
So, okay, what bands inspired you to play the music that you play?
You started, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah,
And what inspired me?
yeah, what
Yeah.
band?
Oh,
Bands that inspire you.
I started playing drums to like alt rock and grunge records
Yeah, right on.
in the early '90s.
Oh yeah.
I think
Right on. Anybody else?
I started with Sex Pistols, one of the first bands
Oh,
started
sweet.
learning songs from, and then
Okay.
it was early '90s too, so there was a lot of grunge in there.
Sam and I are about the same age, so like for me, it was a lot of the grunge stuff and the early punk was what I got into before I even thought about, trying to do it, like
Yeah.
the old Bad Religion and like
Yeah.
Black Flag and the Ramones and like Minor Threat and just all the old bands like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You like
And
7 seconds?
Junior high, fucking trading cassettes around, like, hey, have you heard? 'Cause you couldn't get that shit everywhere out here in Toledo.
Yeah.
And, you had to like send away for it if you could find it half the time. You'd have to mail it, you'd have to mail the label money and hope that they sent it to you.
What is guy's money in an envelope?
Yeah, yes.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to be younger and I just downloaded a whole bunch of shit from all these different bands. So I'd jump from band to band and be like, so they'd have like 2 or 3 downloads on their website. So I'd like go and download those, go to their links, find out who they were friends with or who they had like links to, and then jump around that way. So like I got into like a bunch of like Dutch bands like Beans and Antidote. And then I mean got kind of had to go backwards because I started getting into like the pop punk stuff and then had to like, all right, well, where did this come from? And then just jump back era after era.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back to like the Dead Kennedys and the Clash and the stuff,
Real good.
that I really like. I don't like Real Big Fish.
Yeah. I can't.
He's making fun of me. I'm in a ska band too, so he's got a.
Oh, you're in the ska, huh, bud? Right
Right
on, right on. Cool. And so, yeah, I grew up with the California LA scene in the early '80s, so that was kind of fun. Christian death type stuff, and then a lot of the punk rock. But one of my favorite bands was from Amsterdam called Funeral Ration. They're pretty badass, amazing band. Did a full show with just me and 2 other people dancing in the mosh pit the whole time. It was amazing. That was still one of the most amazing shows in Oceanside, California. It's great. So, yeah. Well, kind of thought that when I saw you guys' name, the Old Breed at first, I thought you guys were gonna be a little older. Yeah, you guys are actually pretty young looking. Yeah, young looking group of people.
Some of us
So
are older than others.
That's good. So, what's your creative process for coming up, with your tracks?
It goes back and forth. Sometimes one of us will just show up with like a riff or something and work off that, or sometimes if I have words and music together, we'll bring it, show it, and we'll work off that sometimes. And then anything like it seems like every song we work on changes in that process. So if like I come in with like the bones of a song as it goes along, like, yeah, let's try this or let's try this, and it ends up, morphing into what it finally ends up being.
Wonderful. You guys do many shows? Like you guys got some touring coming up, or any shows out there? You guys do a lot of shows out in Ohio?
Right. How many shows do we have coming up? We've got a show coming up in March 16th in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Yeah.
Detroit in June.
We're playing Detroit in June.
Pretty sure we have a show somewhere in between.
We just played Toledo last weekend, which we don't do very often.
Yeah.
But we try to get out, we try to hit the road for like I guess you want to call it like a long weekend, a couple times a year if we can.
Wonderful.
We usually go west. Every once in a while we go east. They seem to like us more in the Midwest, like
Yeah.
Madison, Milwaukee area. So we do pretty good out there.
You've been having a pretty good response with your
Yeah.
music so far.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good fan base growing.
Think
Yep.
so.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Well, you got one here. Definitely.
Nice.
I
Thank
got
you.
you guys on my Spotify. Got you guys on my iTunes playlist. And got you on my mixes. So we'll just get you guys I'm just trying to promote you best I can. So appreciate you guys. And yeah, that's awesome. And so you guys have some more songs in the works for new project,
We've got
new album.
We've got a couple of things that we're working out. We were trying to put out 2 splits. within the past couple of, past year or so.
Yeah.
We got one of them out with a band called Squared Off from Chicago.
Okay.
So that one's available. It's on Bandcamp and it's available on a 7-inch record.
Yeah, Spotify. It's on all the streamings.
We're trying to put a second one out, so we got songs for that, and then we've got another couple of songs that we don't really know what we're doing with yet that are already recorded.
But we're planning on doing a split with Fronte Norte, who's a band from here in Toledo.
Okay.
And it'll be another 7-inch. We just started talking about that a little more seriously lately. And then we're looking to put out our own 7-inch, and we've been talking to a few places about getting some help with that. So we're not footing the whole bill, and so we can get some more distribution on it.
That's awesome. Wonderful. Okay, so who came up with the name? Let's go back to kind of the beginning. Who came up with the name Old Breed?
Our friend.
That's actually a really brilliant name. So it's really catchy. Got some energy behind it. So, do you remember how that came about?
We were once again we were sitting at the bar drinking with our friend Mike, and we were trying to come up with a name. He just recently read the book By the Old Breed, or
Yeah.
With the Old Breed,
With the old breed.
With the Old Breed by E.B. Sledge. And he's like, you know what? That's a perfect title for you guys. And we're kind of like, yeah. So-
Yeah. Where did you guys do your first show? Where was that at? And how did that turn out?
Our first show
It was hot.
was at the end of July, like 2015,
Yeah.
at a car show, like an old hot rod show. And it was
Sweet.
outside in a tent and it was hotter than shit, but it was really fun. And obviously there was a ton of people there, so it was great exposure. And we had just recorded the first Legend by Monday Morning. We had it pressed on a CD before we went and did vinyl. And we were hoping it was gonna be there for that, and I think it showed up 2 days later.
2 days later,
Oh,
we could have sold the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Everyone's good CDs. No, man, I'm sorry.
oh, that sucks. Oh, man, that's horrible.
But
It's
it
horrible.
did get us a lot of exposure to a lot of people,
Yeah.
so. After that, it kind of just started the ball rolling.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's awesome. Yeah, car shows. That's a great place to get some recognition.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good job, man. Good job. And so, you guys actually live pretty close to each other. So is this a pretty good time? You guys have jam out session tonight, huh?
Yeah, we get together once a week to rehearse.
Oh, that's good. You guys
Travis-
are lucky. That's why you guys are so tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
uh-huh.
think that's why there are so many songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
definitely. Yeah.
We're not rehearsing for a show, we're usually kicking around ideas for some new tunes, so. But we kind of keep a pretty regular once a week practice session, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so you guys are found on, you said, all basically iTunes, and are you guys on iHeart and Bandcamp and Spotify, and where
Yeah.
can people find music? You guys have a website yet?
Not
don't.
our own. We've got our Facebook and our Instagram. That's pretty much where,
Facebook and Instagram, definitely.
yeah.
Okay.
But we're on Spotify and Apple Music and
Basically, any
YouTube.
streaming service we go through DistroKid and they just put everything out everywhere.
Okay, yeah. I actually heard that that's a pretty good little thing to do. This what is it called again?
DistroKid.
Yeah, DistroKid. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, DistroKid.
It's like an easy one-stop shop. You just upload it and then they upload it everywhere for you, and it saves a ton of time.
I heard it's like only $25 a year or something.
Yeah.
Wow. I gotta check that out. I love to write too, so that's great. That's awesome. So what's some you got bands that are like are gonna be on tour with you? Some other bands that you like to say thanks to, or anybody that you like to say thanks to for where you guys are at right now?
Definitely squared off
Yeah, for sure.
out of Chicago.
Squared off out of Chicago. Don't message them. Check them out. They on all the streaming services too right now, or
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I'm sure they are.
cool,
They've
wonderful.
been around for a long time, like, damn near 30 years, I think.
Damn.
Hoser's been out there getting it a long time. Looking it down though, man, like a champ.
That's badass, man. That's badass. Anybody else you like to give thanks to?
A split second from Defiance, real good friends of ours. I showed with them probably regular.
Front Day, North Day, and then, Side Pocket Louie. Badass, that's out of Detroit. There's a lot of bands.
Because I know it sounds silly, but it's just sometimes like because really it's us that are supporting each other. Different bands. It's each other
Yeah.
as bands that are supporting each other the most. Because they're the ones that give you gigs. Hey, you want to open for me, or
Right.
let me open for you.
Sure.
Or this and that. And helping each other out, man. Iron sharpens iron. And so helping each other out is what we're here about. So.
Yeah, for sure. Or if you're looking for something that's a different city, like we met those dudes out in Cleveland, the Hams. They've been good to us.
Yeah.
There's bands like that along the way. There was probably more bands before COVID.
There were a lot more bands.
That seemed to take a lot of bands out of the equation.
COVID actually got the show started.
Oh, no,
really?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I'm a COVID baby. That's funny. Yeah.
So
Hey,
just
so you
need
guys,
something to do.
what was that? Yeah, you needed something to do. Definitely. I was getting sick and tired of sitting on my butt. So yeah. Well, I do appreciate you guys, and I really don't have too much more for you right now. I just would like to try to get you guys promoted the best I can. If you guys, when you guys have a new project, new album coming out, let me know, and we can do like a little promo for a little promo, and get it advertised. So I thank you guys, really, I do, and I
Awesome.
appreciate you,
Thank you.
and bless you guys, bless your families, for putting up with you guys having to leave and go on tour and stuff. So bless them, and I thank you, and we'll hopefully see you again pretty soon. Thank you, guys. God bless you guys.
You
Take care of
too.
yourselves, and thank you again.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah, take care, man. Have a good jam session.
All right. Will do.
Oi, oi, oi.